Could the self-repairing skin being developed at MIT be the same technology our ancestors wrote about when they described divine beings that were invincible? And are we on the verge of this incredible biological and evolutionary leap ourselves? Some believe that mankind's next step is not in augmenting our bodies with machines, but in becoming the machines ourselves. Geneva, Switzerland, 2013. Henry Markham founds the Human Brain Project, a 10-year scientific venture funded by the EU, involving hundreds of researchers from 135 institutions in 26 countries. The goal of this project is to create a fully simulated model of the human brain inside a computer.
A lot of people are really excited about the idea of if we could map out the structure of the human brain, neuron for neuron, and every connection, then we can download every connection that we have in our brain, all that information, onto a computer.
The Human Brain Project is only one of a number of brain mapping ventures.
The next great American project, and that's what we're calling the Brain Initiative.
In 2013, President Barack Obama unveiled a $4.5 billion project called the Brain Initiative. And Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen has invested over $500 million in the Allen Institute for Brain Science. Futurists speculate that if these initiatives are successful, the implications could be profound.
Now imagine having every piece of knowledge that every human has ever collected. And if you crunch that down into a digital consciousness, that's going to unlock everything.
We can know things about the world and about life that no individuals have ever previously known, because they're all from the aggregation of all of human knowledge that's going together. So these are the kinds of powers that would have been viewed as godlike in previous eras.
Could we be on the verge of creating a superhuman intelligence, able to outperform a human at any task? And if so, are we at risk of being replaced by machines entirely? Transhumanists believe what lies ahead could actually be a merging of man and machine.
If we can map the human brain into technology, then I could take your brain or somebody else's brain and copy it into a computer, a technological one that could potentially live forever.
What happens if we gain the ability to upload our consciousness into some sort of cloud virtual internet technology? It's not that far from the spectrum of a realizable goal, because we're already seeing neurological implants that can be put into the brain that can be used to control the movement of an artificial arm. What happens if those neural implants can actually take the true essence of what it means to be conscious and break that down into some sort of pure information that could live apart from a biological substrate? It could make itself far more massive, far more intelligent than any human ever had been before.
Could extraterrestrials have steered our evolution towards technology so that we may merge men directly with machine, eliminating our biological restraints? And if so, might our futures lie entirely in a digital realm of silicon and bits of code? Many believe the answer lies not in what we are becoming, but where we are going.
It won't be long before mankind has reached the point where we have the technology and the artificial intelligence to leave our planet and go into space, just like extraterrestrials before us. So you've got to wonder, are extraterrestrials somehow guiding us and manipulating us into this new future and this new human that we are destined to be?
Is it possible that extraterrestrials have led us to a post-biological future so that we can rejoin them in the cosmos? And if so, might they have used these same technologies to visit Earth in the distant past? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes, and look to NASA's own attempts at re-engineering man for space. New York City, 1961. Psychopharmacologist Nathan S. Klein and cybernetic mathematician Manfred Clynes co-publish a paper about human space travel entitled Drugs, Space, and Cybernetics. The two coined the term cyborg, an enhanced human being specifically doctored to survive in extraterrestrial environments without a spacesuit. In their paper, they detailed various ways in which to modify the human body for survival beyond Earth, and later served as the inspiration for NASA's study, Engineering Man for Space.
Our bodies are not suited for living in space. After only a few days, we experience muscle and bone loss. One has to wonder if extraterrestrials experience the same type of problems.
I do think that any beings that are able to cross the cosmos and visit this planet will have learned how to self-direct their evolution. To survive in deep space for extraordinarily long periods of time, those beings more than likely will be at least biodigital, meaning that they have merged with their technologies, or they will be pure digital beings. These may be robots or cyborgs.
Could extraterrestrials have used the same cyborg technologies we are just now developing? If so, might our push towards transhumanism really be inspired by an innate desire to travel further into space and seek out our creators?
There has been a consistent path towards the fusion of human and machine throughout all of our history, this idea that we could somehow advance ourselves for the betterment of humankind through this merger of technology and biology.
I think that what will happen is that our biological bodies will be able to be perfected, any imperfections corrected, our mental abilities and lifespan will be enhanced considerably. And we will be ready ourselves to go into space and ultimately join our creators in the stars.
Is it possible extraterrestrials left us with the tools to mold ourselves into a truly transhuman species? One without any limits, capable of traveling the stars at will. Or could nanomachines, artificial intelligence, and the digital revolution render humans obsolete? Our lives and the very nature of our existence may balance on this choice. A choice that is coming much sooner than we think.